he may not be able to talk much, but he will give some guidance to us in between. So let us start the webinar. So before discussing, we'll give a disclaimer. Whatever we are discussing about the sector or the stock or the recommendation, so please consider it as a education purpose. Do not consider it as a recommendation to buy or sell. So these are only basis for education purpose only. So we can learn, we can understand the market, and there is no holding from any of the stock sectors from our analyst point of view. So let us move on to the our next part, that is, so let us see how the Nifty 50 has been, Nifty 50 and other sectoral performance has been performed in the last 1 month. So if you observe here, the last 1 month, it has been very good for Nifty across the market. So everyone has made a lot of some money in the last 1 month, I guess. So if you see from last 1 month, like that is actually from today to till last March. So it has gained around almost 10%. And if you observe some of the key sectors, like majority of the sectors like bank, realty, energy, metals, have been gained more than almost in line and outperformed the Nifty 50. And only IT and FMCG has been a bit dull in the last 1 month. Let us discuss deeply into these sectors in the coming in the sessions. So what happened here, like if you see the market condition of all major indexes, all are in rally, with especially Nifty today, it has observed first distribution day after it moved to confirm uptrend. So today was the first distribution day for Nifty 50. Rest all other sectors having 1, 2, or 3 distribution days respectively. So except FMCG, it's still under rally attempt. FMCG has been coming from the bottom, and it has not given a proper follow through day. So still it is in rally attempt. So let us discuss each and every sectors in the like what will happen. So let us discuss Nifty. So if you observe Nifty, in the last month, it has been after consolidation of last 4-5 months. It has gone till 15,400 levels, 15,600 levels in the last month. It has almost reached the retracement level of 0.236, which is not great number in terms of Fibonacci, but it has taken some support at that level, and it has given a good bounce back in the last month. And it is almost gained it has gained 3-4% in the last month, especially in the March. So if you come down to the weekly chart, so also sorry, I missed to also, if you observe here, it is from last 4-5 months, it has failed to give that close above that 17,600, 17,700 levels. It is going up, but again some fizzling out at the higher level. Profit booking is happening, and once again it is coming down. So that is one more observation on the monthly chart. Let's go to the weekly chart. There is it was trading in a consolidation range, and the slope is downwards. And after that bounce back, it has formed a bullish candle, and it is trading in a very good sign. It has made a high levels in the on the weekly terms. And if you go deeply into the daily chart, so if you observe the daily chart, last time when the webinar which happened, which is on March 24, which is our last webinar which has happened, that it was trading around this range, this consolidation range. So this is something like it was trading in a very tight range in between its 200 DMA and 100 DMA. Last time, if you observe, Pawan has given like 50 DMA, which is a crucial part for Nifty, which has failed to hold above that level and trading in a sideways range. And if you observe clearly, there is a flag pattern over here. So there is a pole here, and there is small tight consolidation. There is flag pattern over here, and it has given a clear-cut breakout, especially on the last week of March. That is on 31st and April. 31st and 1st April. It has given a clear-cut breakout, and currently it's trading one more resistance level, and it is almost touched 18,000 level, especially 2 days back. And again, from last 2 days, it is trading in a subdued because of banking sectors has been after 2 days of tremendous rally. It is kind of cool off thing is happening in the market. So this is about Nifty. Nifty. So what we also one more thing is moving averages. If you observe the moving averages here, 200 DMA, which is the black line, and 50 DMA, which is a 50 DMA, which is the red line. So it is now it's already almost converging. So let us see what will happen. Whether it will touch and go once again, it will touch one more rally. So one more rally which need to be happen. It should cross above this 17,000, 600 levels, and it should hold above that level, and it may move towards 18,300, 18,400 level, which is almost this level. So this level where the Nifty has been last breakdown was happened. So almost this level, the previous high, we can say. So almost 18,300, 18,500 level, we might expect if it holds above 17,700, 600 levels. But in case if it doesn't hold this level now, so it might move towards the consolidation range between 17,700 to 17,300 levels in the coming weeks. So this is about Nifty. And if it on also part of moving average, if it doesn't fail to hold this level, then there will be a death cross in the moving averages will be happening. So let us see what will happen in the coming days. So Pawan, it is also us. Pawan, you want to add anything about Nifty? So in case I am
Yes, yes. Sorry guys, actually today I have some throat infection, and because of that I'm not able to talk properly. So it will be taken by Rai at this time. But as in between I am here, I will discuss quickly. So whatever Rai has discussed is almost in line with our expectation. So first thing is that it must cross to turn bullish from here, more bullish from here. Market should cross 18,100 level, and another is to turn more bullish on all time frame chart, or more bullish, I can say, for more buy. It must cross and hold over 18,400. So from short term perspective, resistance is around 18,100, and from long mid to long term perspective, resistance is around 18,400. If meanwhile it is not able to cross 18,100 because of this trend line that Yatita has drawn on a weekly chart, upper trend line, and it is facing resistance around that. But at the same time, if you see, there is a conversion of 50 DMA and 200 DMA. Now it is it is joined adjacent to each other. I can say very much near to each other. So I can say now from here, unless and until Nifty is trading about 200 DMA, I think it is around 17,200 level. So unless and until it is trading around 200 DMA, as such, there is no problem. You would consider as a normal course of correction. But the day it will fail, or the day it will reach, sorry, the day it will reach 200 DMA, then we can say that the problem will start. But meanwhile, there is no sign of that it will reach 200 DMA, and from tomorrow, from Saturday, now it is in consolidation range only. So let's say how development will happen in coming days. Most probably, meanwhile, range is this only. 18,000, sorry, 17,600 is downside, 18,100 in upside, and either side breakout will lead another 300, 400 point in same direction. Suppose if it will break above 18,100, then you can expect 18,400 kind of level. Suppose it will break 18,600, then you can expect 17,200 kind of level. And either side breakout, obviously, and below 200 DMA, then we will say that we will clear cut say that now market is in correction phase. But meanwhile, as such, there is no sign of that much of major correction. But yes, for now, from coming few days point of view, market now would remain in some sideways kind of things. Yes, sir. Please continue.
So let me summarize what he told. So many of them are telling what voice is not clear. So as of now, market is not in a complete bearish zone or bullish zone. It's kind of moved move to the consolidation zone. So now what will happen? What the trend line, what is shown here, that is around 18,100 level. So once it breaks above that on 18,100 level, we might expect 18,400, 500 levels in the coming weeks. So till then, until that, that is a upper side range. On the downside, it trend is still positive until it trades above its 200 DMA. That is around 17,200 level. So till then, there is no bearishness sign in the market. So this is what Pawan told in a nutshell. I'm just briefing it in a nutshell. So this is about market, Nifty, and let's move on to the Bank Nifty, which was the major trigger in the last this week because of SDFC and SDFC Bank merger. So that is what triggered Bank Nifty to move Nifty also. So let us discuss Bank Nifty. So let's move on to the higher time frame chart. So on the monthly chart, it has formed a large bullish hammer pattern. So which indicates strong buying from the lower levels. So this hammer pattern formed, and it is once again moved to this consolidation range. So it closed above this consolidation range, and this month is still happening. And on the monthly chart, it has given a on the first week of this week. In this week only, it has given a clear-cut uptrend trend line breakout, which is connected from last high of October to February. So it has given a breakout, but as of now, it is almost 3 trading session in this week. So till now, there is no it is failed to hold above that breakout level. It is one more observation, which is also similar to the Nifty, is here also moving average like 50 and 200 DMA, which is also converging here. So something similarity over Nifty and Bank Nifty. So in last 2 week also, Nifty and Bank Nifty moved together, and it has been outperformed after this breakout sharply taken from 200 DMA. It has, after that, there is a positive news from SDFC, and it has given a clear cut breakout. So also now current situation is what will happen, like on the Bank Nifty, we can say 39,000 to 39,300 if you observe the monthly chart also. So this is the level. So basically in the monthly chart, it has not given a break close above this 39,000. So once again, it profit booking happening in the higher levels. So once again, 39,300 is a key level in Bank Nifty. So if it sustains above that level, indices, this index move towards 40,000, 41,000 in the coming weeks. So that is on the upside. So what happens is, now if it fails to hold above this 39,000, so as of now, it's trading below, it's trading in at around 38,000, I guess 37,500 or something. So if it fails above this level, it move towards again it may move to the sideways kind of range towards 39,000 to 36,000 in the coming days. So that's about Bank Nifty. So Pawan, you want to add anything?
No, please continue. Please.
Okay. So that is about Bank Nifty. So 39,000 is a key level. So if it holds above that level, we might expect 40,000, 41,000 in the coming weeks. And let's move on to the next sector, that is Nifty Metal. So Nifty Metal has been outperformed in the last month. So it has almost gained 9% in the last month, in the month of March, and trading after this almost 10 months of consolidation, it has moved opened up its higher range in the first week of March, and trading above all key moving averages, which is in a long-term bullish trend on the all-time frame chart. So there is no, it's currently trading in uncharted territory. So there is no sign of weakness till now. And if you observe what would be the follow strategy over here is will be buy on dips. So let us wait for some dips in some correction in the metal, which might we might add some stocks in the metal sector. So as of now, there is no weakness in the Nifty metal sector. So we can expect this index may outperform. Index will it will gain around 7,000 to 7,500 levels in the coming few months. And our large long-term target on the Nifty metal will be 8,000 to 8,500. So it might take around 3-4 quarters to achieve that target, but that is our long-term target. So that is our bullishness in the Nifty metal space. On the downside, currently support is placed around 6,300 levels, which is prior high. Also, if you see the 21 DMA moving average, that is also placed over here. So 6,300 is our major support level on Nifty metal. So in this space, there is no bearishness. So that's from the Nifty metal space. So next sector will be taken care by Rahi.
Yeah, thank you so much, Atisha.
Okay.
So please stop sharing your screen once. Yeah. I need to share this screen. Is my screen why it is showing like this? Okay, just 1 second. So Yatisha, you can
Yes, can see.
okay, thanks. So hi. So I will be talking about Nifty Fmcg. So this is the daily chart of Nifty Fmcg, and if you look at the chart, then we can understand that the index has been in consolidation phase since October 18, and it has recently in the month of March 7 it has hit the low, and from then it has actually tried to reverse its trend, and it has actually reversed its trend, and it has reclaimed its all short terms and long term key moving averages. So now the stock has reversed reversed its trend, and it is trying to move upside, and it has also broken out, or it has given a downward sloping trend line breakout on the weekly chart. If you look at it here, so this is the daily chart, and I would like to show the weekly chart. So there has been a downward sloping line that has been broken out on the weekly chart, and the weekly chart also it has actually tried to move upside. So overall trend in this particular index is trying to move from weaker node to the positive node. And if you look at the strength, and if you look at the upside, how much room is there to move upside, so we can expect upside move of 39,000 to 39,500 if it's hold above its 200 DMA moving averages. So that is a point. So we need to see whether how long the index is trying to move upside, and how long it is holding above its 200 DMA moving average. So this is about Nifty Fmcg. Now I will be talking about Nifty Auto. Actually, if you look at this is the Nifty Auto chart. So if you look at the Nifty Auto chart, and this is the monthly chart that I have represented in front of you. So if you look at the Nifty Auto chart, and if you see the month of that pattern that it has made in the month of March, that is hammer candlestick pattern. And if you look at the week that it has so long week, it generally happens in the hammer. So it actually indicates that there has been a buying interest that has happened from the lower level. And actually this index has lost a lot in the last month, in the month of March, but it has actually tried to pare its losses a lot, and it has just ended up by losing only 2.48% in the month of March. So that has been a positive thing. And if you look at the chart, this is the Nifty Auto chart. Okay, so obviously this stock is also in the, it was in the consolidation phase, but after hitting its recent low in the month of March, and that also on 8th of March 2022, it has also reversed its trend, and now it is trying to move upside. So if you talk about this retracement level, so how much it has retraced, you can look at here. I'm just changing it. I think I've already made it. Sorry. Nifty Auto. So if you look at this retracement level, so it has actually retraced 61% of its recent fall here.
Can you
So
please enlarge your chart? Full
hello.
screen. Please change full screen chart.
Enlarge the chart.
Yeah. Now it is okay.
Yes, now it is.
I have enlarged. I have actually zoomed it. So yeah, so 61% retracement has been already achieved from the recent fall in the Nifty Auto. So the upside move is now actually we are expecting sideways move in Nifty Auto in the range of 10,200 to 10,000 to 10,200 to 11,400. And there are multiple resistance as well in Nifty Auto. So once this resistance is surpassed, then obviously we can expect the Nifty Auto to move upside. And so far as if you look at the this 100-day DMA, that is, it is placed around 11,000 mark. So if it is holding above and sustaining above this 11,000 mark, then I think there is no need of worry. But this 100 DMA is big, then we can expect to fall. It's at 200 DMA, which is very close, just 1.3%, and then further downside movement can start. So as of now, if the index is holding above its 100 DMA, then it's good for the index, and we can actually try to make some position in the auto sector, or we can try to find some auto stocks. So now I will be talking about Nifty Energy. Yes. So Nifty Energy, if you look at the chart of Nifty Energy in the last month, it has actually had a decent gain of almost 6.65%. This is the monthly chart of Nifty. So this is the monthly chart of Nifty Energy, and it has gained around 6.65% in the last month. And one of the major reason of this is that Reliance Industries, it has also, which is the major component of Nifty Energy Index, has also gained around 11 to 12% in the last month, and which helped the index to move upside. So that was the monthly chart that I showed in the trading view, and now this is the Nifty Energy daily chart. So as of now, Nifty Energy is trading in the uncharted territory, and our bias is actually positive in this. And we are actually the index is actually ready to move around 28,000 mark, trying to move around 28,000 mark. And in the downside, the support is placed around for Nifty Energy is around 25,800 to 25,700. So once from upside and downside, it is in front of you. Once that support is breached, then obviously profit booking will happen, and some more negativity can come. But once the index is holding above this level, then obviously there is no need of worry, and we are actually bullish in this particular energy sector. Now Nifty Reality. So this is the daily chart of Nifty Reality, and actually if you look at the chart, then we'll see that the index has been in the consolidation phase since November 9, 2021, and it has made lower lows so many multiple times. Here it has made 470, again 422, 442, then some high 446, just near about 442 only, and again it has hit the low at 389. So after hitting the low, it has reversed its trend and it has tried to move upside, and it has gained around you can say like almost 17% from here, from the low that it has made. So now the bias is actually it is moving in the sideways only. Now still some positivity has to come, and once the index is holding above its 490 to 500 level, then obviously for positive action can happen in this particular index. But if the stock is not holding and sustaining above that level, that is 490 to 500, then some bullish action is actually missing this particular index. So this is the Nifty Reality Index from my side. And one more thing, I would like to inform that yesterday actually, not in the morning only, we have released a report of a monthly report that we always used to release. So all the thought process and all the levels that we have mentioned in this webinar, it is actually mentioned in our monthly report. So I would like everyone to please try to read the report. It is really worth it. So yeah, Yatisha, would you like to take some more sectors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you please stop?
Yeah, I am stopping it. Yeah.
So let us discuss about Nifty IT. Let me one second. Okay. So if you go to the monthly time frame chart, which is on the last large time frame, so it is almost after 2 months of consolidation. I mean, we can say the profit booking. So after 2 months of consolidation, it has formed a big bullish candle, uh, which is also, it's called bullish engulfing candle, which is bigger than the prior candle. So it is called bullish engulfing candle. It has formed it in the last month. And on the weekly chart, after that, sharp bounce back from its 50-day weekly moving average. So after touching its 50-week moving average, it has turned some bullishness, and it's making it higher low price formation from the especially in this month like March. So this is this is about weekly chart. But if you go to the monthly chart, so after that sharp run, it is making some kind of volatile move. The trend is still positive, but it is making some tight range kind of trade. But especially what happened today is, if you see here, so this is on the daily chart. So this is what happened. Like today, it has given that tight range breakdown. So like this is why this is what is the reason behind is like if you observe here, there is some sharp selling here. These are the supply zone. Also, if you observe this Fibonacci retracement level, which is almost touched its 0.618, which is a Fibonacci number, which is the entire fall which has happened from the January to the February. That 2 months range, whatever the fall has happened, it has almost retraced 61.8%, and after that it has break below that level. And right now the major key level will be the 200 DMA on the downside. So until then it is still trading in sideways, we can say. Once it breaks below 200 DMA, then there will be more bearishness in the Nifty IT. On the upside, this is the range, like 37,000, 38,000 is a range where major resistance is placed. Once it closes above this level, we can say 40,000 level, which is prior 39,000, 40,000 level in the coming weeks. So till then, this sector is underperforming and still kind of giving a bearish signal right now. So let's see what happens this week, and we'll let you know in the coming sessions or coming anything report in the coming days. So this is about Nifty IT, and the last sector is Nifty Pharma. So Nifty Pharma also, if you see here on the monthly chart, it has been very good. This is a downward sloping parallel. It was trading in a downward sloping parallel channel, and this week it has given a breakout from that level. And it's trading right now. It is trading near its 200 DMA. This is a 200 DMA which is facing resistance, lot of resistance over here. So this is this is the daily chart of Nifty Pharma. So this is trading in the downward sloping parallel channel, and after a sharp pullback from the lower level, it is almost retraced 61.8%, and also that 200 DMA which is placed around here, it's in that resistance level. So it's trading in a consolidation zone. So now what is our trade setup will be like, if this should cross above this 200 DMA. So once it breaks above this 200 DMA, we might expect 14,400. Which is this level, 14,400, 14,500 level in the coming days. So that is on the upside. On the downside, that will be 13,400. That is this level, this consolidations level. 13,400 will be the key level on the downside. So once it breaks below 13,400, there might be some corrective move in the Nifty Pharma space. So these are about the all the sectoral indices we have covered it. So let us move on to the Q&A. So let us take the first question.
I think we need to take the this thing directly from the chat itself, Atisha.
Okay, one second. Okay, the first question is Adani Ports. There are two people who asked, Jitendra and Prashant. Let me open my screen. Okay, so before discussing about Adani Port, we have added this stock in for TraderSmith portfolio. So after it breaking out from this trend line, so on, I guess, 29 March, I guess we have added it in the product. We have also booked partial in this stock. So till now there is no bearish sign in this stock. So we have given a target of 870, I guess. Let me confirm. Yes, 880. So we have given a target of 880, which is prior high. Which is prior high. So we have given the target of 880, somewhere around here. So we are almost 30 rupees short of. So let us see what happens. So until then, there is no weakness in this stock. Those who are holding this stock can hold this, but fresh entry will not be as acceptable at this point of time because the risk reward ratio is not in our favor. So as of now, there is no fresh buy calls. Those who are holding it, please hold this stock, and you can track with the stop loss with our from TraderSmith, whatever we have given it. Okay, so this is about Adani Port. And next question is from Root Mobile. So let me see. So Root Mobile has been trading in a downward only. So it is trading in some sideways kind of zone from last 1 month, especially especially in the March. After 2 months of sharp fall, we might expect some bounce back. We might expect in this stock. So as of now, there is no buy signal over here. So even if it is facing, it is trading in making a lower high, lower low price formation. So Also, if you observe, there is a clear-cut depth crossover. Moving average is trading below its moving averages. It just crossed its 50 DMA today. So as of now, there is no, we can say bullishness has came back. There could be some pullback trades we might expect towards its 200 DMA or 100 DMA. So it is quite common when the market has been coming back from the downward to the upward zone. So these kind of stocks might pullback trade can be expected. So this is about the root mobile. And though someone is asking a hidden shoulder pattern on the daily chart. So we can't say properly the inverted head and shoulder. There is no proper inverted head and shoulder in the root mobile. So let's take LG equipment and IRCTC from Saurabh. So LG equipment just almost after the rally, it is almost touched its 200 DMA, and now again coming back from last 3 days, it's trading positive. So at current juncture, if you are holding this stock, then please hold this. But as of now, there is no fresh entry in this stock. So those who are holding can hold this stock with stop loss of 280 or 280 something. Okay, so this is about LG. Our favorite stock, IRCTC. So the trend is still sideways in IRCTC. There was some trade which has happened in this last 2 days, like especially from that day, March 31st and April 1st, because of overall market has been going very good. So these two stocks also has been given some kind of breakout, but it failed to hold that level. Right now, there is no clear-cut buy call over here. So it's still trading in consolidation sideways zone. One can see this level from this 855 level. So once it gives above this breakout, one can look into this stock once again. So as of now, there is no buy call. One can keep it in a watch list kind of thing with the buy around 850. So the probably target would be around 1000 level kind of thing. At least that is a bare minimum target for IRCTs. So Rahi, can you take a few queries?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me stop.
Share screen. So which one I should take? Okay, Tata Power I'm taking. So this is the daily chart of Tata Power, and the stock has been in the consolidation zone from a long time, we can say, and also it was trading in the sideways from quite also almost 1.5 months, I guess, from February 7 till you can say 1st April, it was trading in the sideways. But if you see the action that has actually happened in the past 4 trading session, it was really spectacular, and the stock has already broke out, and it has broken with above average volume. So I think Tata Power is a very good stock as of now, and it is looking appealing on the chart as well. So yeah, Tata Power is showing a buying a strength, and it is actually if you look at the volume and accumulation also, it is actually good. So actually we are bullish in Tata Power. SRF.
Yeah.
So SRF, this is the daily chart of SRF, and if you look at the chart, then it has formed double bottom price formation, and after hitting the low on 7th of March, it has actually scaled up higher, And again, it has from, if you look at the price action of from March 21st till date, actually it is trying to move in a sideways. So it is hard to say whether it will move upside or downside, because sideways move is very dangerous. But if you look at the overall market and the sentiment of the market, there is no such bearish sentiment. So, and if you look at this particular sector also, SRF, so I think one can try to enter in the sideways also, but we have to maintain a proper stop loss. So a stop loss as of now, it looks deep, and it can go around 9 to 10%. So if you stop loss appetite allows to take the stock of such a risk reward ratio that you want to have your proper target on is, then you can just take it on SRF. Hindalco. So Hindalco, we have also added in our swing trading, I think long back, I think 2 or 3 weeks back. So, and we have already gained around 8 to 9% in this particular stock. So what has happened after hitting its high at 623, it has actually moved in the sideways, and it got support near its 21 DMA. And from that support level, again, it has tried to soar higher, and again it has witnessed some profit booking at this level, and it got profit booking near about 636 INR. And from that from then, actually now it is also trying to move in the sideways zone. So it is not out of wood as of now. So once the index again tried to move from that 636 level, that is the recent resistance, then only buy call can be initiated. Otherwise, one need to wait and watch. Maybe there can be chances that a stock can hit its 50 DMA also, which is just 4.27%, and from there it can form a base and it can offer the opportunity to buy. So it is a matter of time to watch.
Can you take Uflex and Cosmo Films? Both are on the
Next, okay.
Yeah. We have
So
added
already added. We actually Uflex is already there in our TraderSmith portfolio, and we have also booked partial profit in that as well. So Uflex has actually formed, we can say, double bottom price formation, and it has hit the low on 22nd of February. And from then it has reversed its trend, and after double bottom price formation also, when it has broken out on 21st of March, actually it is trying to soar higher. So as of now, I think if you look at the percentage in terms of DMAs, so 50 DMA is 23% away, and 200 is 26%, and 100 DMA is 27%, and 16% is 21 DMA respectively. So at this point of time, I would not say to buy, because profit booking might come in this particular stock. But overall sentiment in Uflex is positive. There is no weakness as such. And what was the next stock, Yatisha?
Cosmo Films.
Cosmofil.
Yeah. Both are on the same.
Yes. So Cosmofilm has actually broken out, and it has broken on 4th of April, and it has broken with cup with handle pattern. And if you look at the volume, it has broken with above average volume. So it has a strong breakout. It has happened in Cosmofilm. The entire setup of Cosmofilm is looking bullish only, and there is no sign of bearishness, and there is no sign of weakness as well. So yeah, stock is good, and only the problem is it is 11% from the pivot level. Generally, what we say that 5 to 10% or 8% is okay from the pivot level. So it is 11% of the pivot level. So might be there can be some sideways move for 1 day or 2 days, but there is no weakness as such in the Cosmo Fields. It is strong, and it looks completely bullish setup. One more, Yatisha.
I can take PI Industries.
PI Industry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So PI industry has been in the consolidation range from the long time. We can say that it has been in the consolidation and it is in the correction phase from 14 September 2021. And it has continuously formed, you can say, lower bottom price structure. And after hitting the low, means the recent low I'm talking that has happened on 7th of March 2022, the stock has reversed its trend here, and from then onwards actually it is trying to move upside. But now the stock is facing resistance near its 200 DMA, which is actually acting as a hurdle. So once this 200 DMA is reclaimed, which is just 1.27% up, and which is placed around 2933. So I think once 200 DMA is reclaimed and once it is holding above 200 DMA, then again a fresh bull call can start in this particular index. It is our next.
Next one will be one second. Tin plate. Tin plate. And yeah.
The stock is actually in completely bullish trend and it is trading above its all key moving averages as well. And it has already broken out on 17th of March, but on the same day it has not broken above the pivot level. But after some time, if you look at the chart, then it has, I think, broken on 29th of March, and then from that time it is moving upside, and it is 7% from the pivot level. So overall the sentiment is bullish and stock looks good. There's no weakness, trading above its all key moving averages. Volume accumulation and the buying interest has been great in this particular index. And if you look at the EPS strength 98 and price strength 31, bad demand is there. So overall it is good actually. In fact,
Indian hotel.
which one?
Indian hotel. India hotel.
Indian hotel. Okay. Why it is not coming?
IND hotel.
IND
Hotel.
I think. Okay, Indian hotel. So we have also added Indian hotel in our TraderSmith portfolio, and we gained around 10 or 11%. I don't remember exact figure, but we have gained actually, and we removed it. We have booked the partial profit, and actually this index was in the consolidation phase, and it got broke out here. It got broke out here from the consolidation range on 29th of March. And there has been certain sideways trading session. We can say 5 trading session. Again, we can see one bullish candle that has emerged here in today's trading session. So all in all, the stock is in bullish trend. There is no weakness as such. It is trading above its all key moving averages. If you look at the bad demand, it is also great one. It is A plus. So overall sentiment is bullish, and actually in this particular sector, actually the water industries and resorts all are going up only. So it is actually good. It is our next.
Sun Pharma.
Sun Pharma.
Pharma.
I think you take the
I'll take
Pharma because you have spoken Pharma index, no? Please take it.
Can you close?
I have stopped.
Sun Pharma on a large basis, it is trading in a broad channel pattern. On if you observe on the weekly and monthly, so it is trading in that broad zone only. So this is a zone. So right now it is trading near to the upper range of zone, and at current situation there is a not proper buy signal over here. So it's trading almost above the level. So there is no proper buy signal over here. Those who are holding this stock, one can hold this stock for the target of 950 or something. One second. Yeah, it comes around 960 kind of level. So this is a channel pattern break pattern, but it may move towards 1000 level in the coming days. But as of now, that this channel target would be 950, 960. So this is about Sun Pharma. So as of now, there is no buy signal. Okay, and this there is one more called Glenmark. So I think it's coming from the bottom. Yeah. So if you observe Glenmark after the sharp fall, it has made a bottom over here. Uh, we tried to capture this trend, like bottom fishing we say. So once it crosses this level we could have been added this top. But as of now there is 1 second. As of now there is it's almost trading much above from the lower level, which is stop loss would comes around 440 level. So this is around 6-7% of stop loss. So it's quite high in terms of risk reward ratio. So as of now, there is no buy signal over here. So for those who are holding can hold this stock for the level of 486. 1 second. So there are multiple resistance levels are there in the Glenmark Pharma. So these are the level. So we can say 100 DMA, which is around 480 level, 486, 490 level. We can expect it may move towards that level. Once it crosses above that level, the next target would be 200 DMA. So as of now, there is no buy signal over here. Those who are holding can hold this stuff. And can you say a few queries? Can't see. CDSL and IX. Okay.
Yatisha,
Yeah.
one more question is there from Pharma, that is Oro Pharma. Please take it that one.
Okay. So before discussing, we have position in Oro Pharma in TraderSmith portfolio. So we have added after we have captured this bottom, like all the pharma. When I explained the sector, like which has made a bottom over that level and sharp bounce back. So we have captured that bounce back in the pharma space. The first top two stocks from the pharma spaces are where Aro Pharma and Star Pharma. So one of the stock is Oro Pharma. We have already booked partial in this. So we have added somewhere around, I guess here on 9th March, I don't remember. So somewhere around this level, in this base, we have added it and we have booked somewhere around here partial profit. After that, there was a small correction, which is quite common after the sharp rally. There will be some pullback trades will be happening. Once again, it has turning upside. So as of now, there is no buy signal over here. So on those who are holding this stock, one can go with the stop loss of from TraderSmith portfolio and even with the target. Okay, so this is about Ara Pharma. Can you say some queries? Few stocks.
Yeah, sure. For age.
Okay. So this is also making a bottom around this level. So we can say 4200 level, which is making a bottom over here. So after that made a bottom, it's trading in a sideways range, and there is a slight RSI divergence also in the inputs. So as of now, there is no this will be the level, I think. So this will be the key level. So it's trading facing some resistance over here, which is 48,000, level. So one can closely look monitor. So once it crosses above 48,000, one can see whether his risk reward ratio is acceptable, then can buy this stock at that level. As of now, there is no buy signal. Still, it's trading that in the sideways range only. So there won't be a pattern target, but one can see some retracement will be 4900 level, and then next Fibonacci target will be 5300 levels, which is almost near to the 200 DMA. So that is a key level once it breaks out this level. So as of now, there is no positive sentiment. Some positive sentiment is coming back, but still that key level has to be surpassed. Okay. Next one.
Minda Corp.
Wow. This is nice. Today it has given once again. Let me check. Yeah, it is kind of O'Neill breakout from the consolidation range. So from last 2-3 days, the volume has been tremendous, which is very good, and it is also forming a tight pattern here. So there was multiple. If you observe here, there was a multiple entry points. So if you take this as a trend line from the connecting of this and here, so there was an entry point here. After that, moved to consolidation. Once again, entry point over here, and once again it moved to standard values, and once again it has given a pivot breakout. So which is kind of very good sign of bullish trend has been just started in this stock. So those are one can with the stop loss of 192, 194 to 192 kind of stop loss will be in this stock. So those are one can take this stock as a in the portfolio and can hold this stock with stop loss of 192. The trend is almost positive, so there is no lagging, no problem with the trend, so no problem with the stock also. So the stock has been exceptionally good. Okay, so next one.
Next one is IEX, then CDSL.
Okay, so one more observation. Sorry, I missed to see the weekly chart. It is almost closing this weekly chart, almost closing above this range, the prior high. So it is kind bullish the longer time frame period, so which is very good. So this stock has been good topic, I guess I can say. And what is one more thing? One more stock? IEX. Hello. So on the weekly time frame chart, it's almost after that there is some consolidation, and there is some bounce back which is happening from the 200 DMA. So after that, it is moving in slowly. It's moving towards its previous high. So at current point of time, one can take a small position with stop loss of 220 kind of levels. So one can ride this stock, but overall trend is kind of sideways. So can't say completely bullish, but that risk reward ratio, if it favors, one can take this stock to 290 290 300 levels in the coming weeks. Okay. Right, can you take
Yeah.
You can take
I'm taking HCL and then Page, and then TCS is there, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the daily chart of HCL Technology, and actually, just for the disclaimer purpose, I'm saying that we have actually added this stock and we have removed it on a cautious approach because we find some weakness in this particular stock. So actually, now the stock is, we can't say that it is in the bearish mode or it is showing some negativity or something, because 200 DMA is also there, which is just 1.13% away. So one can hold it, and if it is breaching that level, then obviously that will be the inflection point and you have to exit from this particular index, stock. So it is actually in the sideways, and we have added this stock that from past 3 days, from April 1st to April 4 and 5th, actually it was rising and it has tried to show some recovery, but we have seen that there has been some profit booking happen, and because of that reason we have removed that stock. So there is no such weakness, there is no we can say that actually it is in the sideways zone. There is no bullish sentiment as of now. So I think one can just try to take this stock in their watch list, and once it is trying to trade above to 1215 or 16, then only you can initiate the call from now on. Then CDSL. So okay, this is the daily chart of CDSL, and this stock is also in the sideways move, and there is no such great move as of now. But from one thing has happened from 30th of March, that from past 5 days the stock has been in the, so it has been closing on the positive note. So overall I think this stock is in the sideways zone, and we can confirm the bullishness once it tried to move above its 1606 level, which is just placed and which can act as a resistance as well. But stock is not in the bullish zone completely, it is in the sideways, and yeah, so one can wait and watch if you have not entered in the stock yet.
So this stock is our portfolio. So we
Yeah.
have holding this from stop loss of 1430.
Yeah.
So 1430 will be the key level on the downside. So one can write this stock. It's already there in the portfolio for the disclaimer purpose.
Next one is Page Industry. So again, this is the daily chart of Page Industry, and from this it has formed three bottom, we can say, and then from that flat base pattern it has formed, and from then after hitting the low on 8th of March, and it has hit the low at 3,913. It has actually tried to move upside, and then again we have seen some profit booking for a week, and again it has actually trying to rise up. So it is actually 3% away to the pivot, and if you have not entered in this particular stock, then I would recommend to wait for the breakout, proper William O'Neill breakout of flat base pattern. And the breakout level is placed here. If you can see that it is placed around 45,600, I think, 45,800. So once the stocks break out, then obviously that could be the entry point for this particular index stock. Yatisha, what will be the next stock?
Sorry, Delta Corp.
Delta Corp.
Yeah.
Okay, the entire setup of Delta Corp is looking good, and it has already broken out with the consolidation based pattern, and it is trading above its all key moving averages. Volume, if you look at the volume accumulation, that is good actually, and the stock has a bullish setup. And if you look at the buyer demand, which is placed at A, and its rank is also 28, so actually good only. So there is no sign of bearishness and there is no negativity as of now in Delta Corp. Yatisha, next one.
Next one will be BDL.
P?
BDL, Bharat Dynamics. BDL, Bharat Dynamics.
BDL, okay, Bharat Dynamics, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
So BDL is looking quite strong, and already it has 26%. It has gained from the pivot level in 54 days, if you can look at here. So I think we have also seen that there has been some profit booking from March 17 onwards for some days, and again it has tried to scale higher. So I think there is no sign of negativity. It is trading above its all key moving averages as well, and bad demand is A plus, which is actually positive sign. So Delta Corp is actually good.
Dilip Buildcon, DBL.
I think it got 20% yesterday or what?
Yeah, yeah. I guess it has moved to.
So this stock has been in the consolidation range from a long time. If you will see, almost we can say that October 13 onwards, October 13 means 2021. It has been in the consolidation range, and it is showing green here. October 13, it has been in the consolidation range, and actually it has reversed its trend on, we can say, on 5th of March, that is yesterday, and it has also got 20% around upper circuit here, and volume was also above average. But again, after having a massive buying interest yesterday only, it has actually lost by 4.98% down in today's trading session. So I think we just for this it has hit the high at 302. So once this stock again try to surpass that level, so maybe to maybe 303 or 304 can be the entry point for this particular stock.
Can you take Cummins?
Yeah, Cummins India, na? 3 days profit booking. Okay, so the stock is actually stock has already broken out from the consolidation based pattern, and it has actually just 5% away from the pivot level. So if one can want to buy, then obviously there is enough room to scale up higher as well, because it is just 5% away from the pivot level. And that also, if you we have to maintain a stop loss as well. So one can maintain a stop loss of 1050 1050 in this. And as of now the stock looks good, and it is trading above its all key moving averages. And yeah, overall sentiment is positive in this particular index, stock.
Can I discuss a few stocks?
Yeah, please take some and then we'll close. Please take Angel One and Fine Organics. Someone is asking.
Okay. I guess this stock has been added in the MarketSmith portfolio, I guess. Let me come. Yeah, it is added in the MarketSmith portfolio. So one can this stock has been very good, like in terms of broking industries. Angel One is leading. So this stock has been, after this breakout over here, like it was a proper breakout over here with the large bullish candle. And if you also observe the volumes, which is quite high. So it is a proper breakout from this level. And after that, it has came down towards 1500 level, but it's fine. This kind of things will happen in the market, and there's small corrections which is happening in the lower volumes. And see the on the upside, see the volumes on the green candles. So these are the good model portfolio stocks in canceling stocks. So one can hold this stock. Those are holding it, but at this point of time, it won't be a proper level. Like your risk reward ratio will be a bit extended. Like it could be around 10% to 12%. So those who can hold, those who can bear that risk can take this position. But as of now, from our side, wait for the another kind of move towards sideways kind of zone, then wait for another breakout. So as of now, there is no buy signal over here. Those who are holding can hold this stock. There was one more query about BEL. So before discussing, this stock has been also added in TraderSmith portfolio. So the reason why we have added is on the month basis of weekly chart. So after that sharp run, it has been trading in a sideways zone. So there is no kind of negativity. So after that, especially in recent uh, 2 days back, it has given a breakout on the weekly chart. So we have added this stock and we are holding this stock with stop loss of, I guess, around 204 or 200 levels. And those who are we have added around this 2000 to 209 only. So with stop loss of 204, so one can see this stock for the target of 1 second. So target of 250. So stop loss is around 204. So one can see the target of 250 in the coming days. So this stock has been very good. I guess still is trading in our buy range only. Okay. So any queries?
Yeah, one guy is asking about Hdfc Bank.
So this is investors. From last 2 days, it has been, I guess, some kind of subdued market has been after that tremendous run. It just gave up all the gain. It is trying now. It's after this breakout. So one can see this. So after this breakout, it has given it has tried to breakout over on the March 31st, I guess. Yeah, April 1st. So after that breakout, there is a positive news of merger, and after that, it has made a rally. But on the longer time frame, chart, it is very good stock. As of now, in one or two point of time, it is trying to fill this gap. So it might fill this gap. It may come towards its 1500 levels once again. It might retest, but as of now, there is no weakness, which is quite common. After this sharp fall, there will be some correction in this stock. So there is no problem in this stock as of now. It depends upon your time frame. Like if you're a long-term investor, there is no problem. But if you're holding for intraday or 1 day purpose, then there will be some problem. It might come back towards 1500 levels in coming coming sessions. So this is about Hdfc Bank. So let us take a last query, then we'll wind up this session. Any query?
One more is the Tata Elxsi.
So Tata Elxsi is in long-term bullish trend. If you see the monthly, weekly, daily chart, it's trading in a long-term bullish trend. So even on the weekly chart, there is after this. It's quite common, like after it's touching its 21 DMA, 21 week moving averages, it made a run. So there is no weakness in this stock, but whether to buy or not, that's the question. Look, at this point of time, there is not a proper buy signal. So it is making some consolidation zone. So one can see whether it is making a flat pattern or something. So if it is breaking about this, breaking about from 9,100 level once again, then again position could be added. But as of now, it's trading in sideways. Also, in case of flat pattern, your stop loss will be quite. It will be around 8,500 levels. So it depends upon your risk reward. Those who can take the risk at this high level, one can take this position. But as of now, what we can say is look for better opportunity, which is it's climbed up very high. So there could be some small pullbacks we might expect. So better look for other opportunity. But as of now, there is no weakness in this stock.
We'll stop it now, Yadisha.
Yeah, thanks all for the joining the webinar. We might miss few queries. So if in case of anything, we can come to Telegram, or we can send a drop a mail towards us. So we can try to resolve your queries as soon as possible.